was there when I, oh, now I got to get going because I'm on the Zoom.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll talk to you
No,
later.
that's all right. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Love you too. Okay, that was funny. Oh, my hair's a little funky, huh? Yay, there's Maureen and Nancy. Yay. Awesome. Hey, Rhonda and Nancy and Maureen.
Hello, all.
Yay. What are you all up to today? Yay, yay, yay. Did you see Maureen scheduled her first Chat GPT class? So that's awesome. Yay. You know what I found out that they do? Maureen's hooking up, Earl. Um, there's apps that you can buy and pay for on the phone that'll tell you um, the value of something if you take a picture of it. Chat GPT will do that for you for free. So you take a picture, upload it, and say, how much is this? And they'll give you a synopsis of what people are selling them for on the internet. So that's nice. That don't have, bet there's a lot of stuff like that that it'll take the place of paying on an app to get the information. So
That's
that's
pretty cool.
awesome. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking that because there's a couple things I want to sell because I'm no longer interested in having a million possessions. Let's put it that way. I'm traumatized from cleaning my mother's apartment out. Valerie, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
Excellent.
You know, you ought to write down and see if there's anything you I could I was gonna say I could talk you into having.
Uh-oh.
Right. Oh,
Uh,
no, I was just saying that Maureen's got her first Chat GPT class scheduled. I was wondering how many apps that we now have to pay for. I'm not paying for this particular one, but I know there is one that you can get Chat GPT to do that same function. Because yesterday I thought to myself, I know there's an app for this, but I don't remember what it was called. So I'm going to ask Chat GPT how much something is the value of something. And I put in words, and it said, if you upload a picture of your item, I'll tell you exactly how much people are selling it for. And that's an app that you have to pay for normally, and that would be free or part of Chat GPT. What were you going to say, Maureen?
That's cool. I speaking of that, I've got my stuff ready.
Oh,
Got all
good.
my stuff ready. Um, and ChatGPT helped me make my ChatGPT stuff.
Oh, nice.
So I have it all ready, and then I will add a handout um that they gave me. I'll put that in the files
Nice.
with some prompts. So yeah, it's gonna be about 30 to 40 minutes because I'm on the free Zoom and I only get 45 minutes. So that's all we need. We don't need a long one. It's
Oh,
no,
right.
yeah.
We probably
So
go too long on this one. We changed. Oh no, we no. Team Time Tuesday is an hour also, but there's so many people. I think that's why that works. Yeah.
yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited because I do so much with it and I've learned so much from it and I've tried so many different things with it that even if you've never, you're not a good with your computer, you're not good with computers, you're not good, you can do Chat GPT because all it is putting what your thoughts into the chat box and then they're coming back with ideas. And the only thing is after a while, once Chat GPT gets to know you and understand your voice, they will start talking the way you talk and they'll start putting things in the way you sound and stuff because now, because it knows I do Avon, it knows I do the cards, and it knows that I have the group, which actually my group has vanished. My group is gone. The card group is gone.
You
It's gone.
sure?
I got Yeah, it's gone. Somebody messaged me this morning and said I can't find your card group. So I've got a message out to Facebook if they ever answer me.
Well,
But
they don't.
anyway,
But
it
we ought to
knows,
look. We ought to look for that because that doesn't mean it's gone. Go ahead.
okay, but it now knows that I do those things. So it'll ask me, would you like me to do a card for you, or would you like a Canva? So it knows the things that I do, so it will ask me
Nice.
after it gives me my ideas.
That's not.
I'm looking
Let's
forward
go.
to it because I'm going to be there, Maureen.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
excited.
go.
Like I said, I'm nervous, but I'm excited because it's fun. It's a lot of fun. And I make a lot of my cards using ChatGPT. You know,
What's the name of the group again?
uh the Kind Card Crew or Kind Card Crew. It's gone.
Well, so, but you didn't get like a thing from them saying something,
Nope.
huh?
I was in it yesterday. I was putting up an idea for August that something for August, and I closed out of it, and somebody messaged me this morning and said, I can't find your group. Where's the group? I'm like, I don't know.
Because oh, let's see. This is like when I get froze out of the account, though. You're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to either Google search or search on there. What do you do when a group disappears?
Okay.
Because that I don't know whether that really is what made that work, but I did that. What do you do if you're locked out of your Facebook thing? And it said one of the ways you can get their attention is by going on Twitter, which is X, and putting at Facebook, at Meta, at Messenger, because my Messenger was froze too, and put locked out of the account, help me. And then I started doing that day one, day two, day three. I didn't even get to day four. And
Oh,
it
wow.
got solved. So I don't know if that's what did it, but because they didn't respond to me, they just unfroze
Right.
it. So I don't know. But it's worth a shot. But you could Google search, what do you do when a group disappears? Because there may be something that you could do besides that um would work. Because
Yeah.
with millions of people, it's hard to get their attention. They don't want you to really. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Because, oh
Yeah.
man, you want that back.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
Valerie, if you have any questions or any ideas, like if you have any thoughts, um, I welcome all that because I am definitely not a professional at ChatGPT. I'm not anything. I just enjoy doing it, and I want more people to be comfortable with doing it, with using it.
Well,
I
I
mean,
don't use it. I would like to use it. And what I did was I went online and I said, um, how do you use Chat GPT or whatever? Now I'm bombed with all these people and these courses and like I did click on one. It said, "Oh, free, we're going to tell you all about it." They never told me anything. You were on there just listen, it wasn't a
What did you
Zoom.
Google? Did you Google search it?
Yeah,
That
yeah,
question?
yeah.
Okay.
And so it was like now it's in my Facebook feed. Like I
Mm.
can't get rid of anybody because they're all like, "Oh, we have a course, a free course, a free course."
yeah,
It isn't a free course. And basically they just kind of talk in circles round and round and round and round and round. And then if you scroll all the way to the bottom, then they say, now if you'd like to pay for a course, well, so I'm like, I need transparency. I mean, if
Mhm.
you want me to pay for your course, you say it up front. It's going to cost X amount of dollars, but but now it's all bombed in my
No.
Facebook.
I am
Anybody
so
that's
sorry.
doing a course. So then when you ever put that out there, I was like, yes, somebody I trust.
Well, thank you. Well, what's funny is I said to Chat GPT, I told him I was doing the class, and I said it's only going to be about 30, 40 minutes. So it gave me an outline.
Nice.
It gave me an outline, and then it gave me things to say with that outline.
Nice.
Well,
And
that's
then,
nice.
yep, and then it gave me some prompts to share. And then it gave me some questions to ask you guys, and then some extra prompts. So
That's
I'm
pretty
excited.
interesting.
I'm really excited because I
Yeah.
really, like I said, I really enjoy using it because I use it a lot to make my cards. Every month, I'll change the birthday poem. And Chat GPT will write the birthday poem. As a matter of fact, um, I sent out my Christmas in July cards to the groups. Um, she she wrote fun fact. I asked her some fun facts about Christmas in July. It origins in the 1940s. The idea of Christmas in July first appeared in a 1940s movie and caught on at summer camps for kids wanting a taste of the holidays. In Australia, July is midwinter, so many Aussies celebrate a cold weather Christmas then, just like the Northern Hemisphere. And Hallmark's holiday takeover. Hallmark Channel plays Christmas movies in July along with bringing cozy vibes. And then I asked it to write me a poem. Who says we have to wait for December to spread some cheer? It's Christmas in July, so grab your flip-flops, pour the cocoa over ice, and get ready to fa la la in the sunshine. Let's deck the halls with beach balls and sleigh ride through the summer fun, wishing you merry vibes, cool treats, and warm hearts this sunny season. And it made my cover.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, and it made my cover. So I use it for a lot of things. It made this cover. It made this one.
That's cute.
So, and then I use it for a lot of questions with Avon. It gives me ideas to do for Avon. Of course, haven't done them yet, but it does give me a lot of great ideas. So a lot of it's
Looking
because I've read,
forward to it. Looking
yeah,
forward to it.
so am I. I hope you get something out of it. If not, please be honest and tell me, Maureen, I didn't get anything out of this. So that way I know if I have to circle around and help more.
No, that sounds awesome. So, are you gonna like record it and upload it on your YouTube channel?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, that'll
Yes.
make it easy.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
that'll
I
make
think
it
I
easy.
have it all set up correctly, so I'm hoping.
Oh, yay. Well, that'll make it easy.
Yeah.
Yay. Hey, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I'm still dealing with people calling me mad about their shift.
Yeah, where's my order?
I guess I don't. I'm just still
Did you already go to
flabbergasted.
Zanesville to release that other woman's order?
I don't know which surprised me more is she thought that I had that kind of power. I don't know. Or she thought anybody did because it wouldn't matter if you knew the person running it. They can't do that either. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I just got a call. One of my buddies. She hasn't looked at her Avon account. She's just been placing little orders or something. Hasn't been paying any attention to it for years. But she's got enough online orders over that time that it didn't close her account, but she's been ignoring it. And she called me and said Avon wallet had $1,700 in it, and she didn't know what to do. I said, "Let me give you my bank information." I'm like, believe me, if you don't know what to do with $1,700, you can send it to my bank. I'm good with
Right.
Wow.
that. I know. When does that ever happen, really? So
Mm,
I'm hoping tonight where I'm going to get a little bit ahead of money because what are they doing the ACE Award things?
the Ace Awards, yeah.
Usually I get a little bit of something because well, I say a little bit. So I think it's 500, which is
Oh,
yeah, that's not chump change. That's nice.
nice.
No, that's good.
Right, but the number one gets 2,500, so that's not me, but I'm interested in the consolation prize. I don't mind that. Anything that's free money. So that's tonight. So yay. Matter of fact, if I get that, I'm going to be sending them a card thanking them for be Sun Moon, right? Thanking her for the money.
Mm.
Why not? Huh?
Are you gonna dress up for the meet and greet?
No.
Mm,
Would
neither
dress
am
up
I.
as far as
It's like cowboy and bling
oh
or some
no,
pink and
no,
bling or something.
no.
So I'm like, no,
No,
no.
I didn't do that the other time either. I just wear whatever I was going to wear.
I
So,
know I bought a cowboy hat when we were in San Antonio. I
oh yeah, I
remember it,
got that. The one
but
up
I
there.
can't. Yeah, but I don't know
Not
where it
pink.
is. It's pink. Mine's pink.
Mine's not pink. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know where it is though. I might have even thrown it away. Who knows?
Yeah. I might bring that, but I don't think so. It's too big
Yeah.
for my too big
I'm
for
just
my suitcase anymore. I've changed since then. I only bring the carry-on one and it's small.
mm,
So if it doesn't absolutely have to go, it's not going anymore.
do you
I'm
know
not stuff.
I've been thinking about renting a room down there.
Oh, well, that's a good idea. That way you don't have to go back and forth.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, but it's still really expensive. It's like
Oh, yeah.
eight
Yeah.
hundred, $900.
Well, that's because where it is, right?
Yeah, but because of where I live, to me it's like, is it worth paying
Right.
that?
Well,
Well,
no, I
part of
mean,
it says
I ended up
yes.
well, get a roommate, maybe go on the site, the group site, because I was going to drive back and forth to Brooks and Edith's house because she lives not far from the convention, and we ended up getting a room still. Because it
Yeah.
just was like, oh, we'll be so tired by the end of the day. We're not going to want to do that. So
Yeah,
we
so
just did.
I'm thinking about it.
And lucky thing, because Brooke went out partying with a bunch of people, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I just want to go back to my room because we just spent all day with all those thousand people. I just
Yeah.
want to go to the room and go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Valerie and I are flying out together on the second flight, not the
On
first
the
one.
second part, yeah. And then I
Yeah.
think we're coming back on the same flight too.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Because we can, yeah, we can take the Uber together or whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I got a buddy that lives out there, but I don't know if she's um, going or not. You normally she picks me up at the airport, Erica, but I don't know if she's going. I don't know if she wants to um, go to the convention. She's still very active in Avon, but she's got a full-time job too, so she may not want to. But I'm not sure. I don't think we talked about it yet. I better get on the ball with that though, huh? It's
Coming
like,
up.
I know. So, did you get Valerie, did you get a convention card from me or you don't want one? The autograph card.
I did not get one.
Do you want one?
Sure.
Okay. Because it's this one.
Oh,
And then when you open it, it just says autographs right here.
oh, that's cool.
So you bring it around with you with a marker and have people sign it.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's big. It's big though. But it's flat. It tucks in almost in.
Yeah, no,
I'll make a note and send that to you tomorrow. Um,
I got
but
mine. I got mine.
yay! Did you send yourself yours? Oh, good. I was gonna say because I only ended up sending them to downline members on the report so
Oh,
far.
no. I sent
I
mine to
didn't.
myself.
I didn't. I didn't dare open it up because when I did that last year, which was fine, but I ended up spending quite a bit of money sending them to
Yeah.
all kind of people. which is fine, but that was quite an expense that I'm not prepared to make.
Yeah. Nope.
I'm spending all my money now on gas.
Gas, gas,
Mhm.
gas,
Well worth it.
and
All
other
right.
things.
Yes, sir, Bob. Right, right.
I felt
So
bad for him last night. I saw his video where he said how hot it was, and he had
oh
the
God,
three
it's so
fans.
hot.
It was Penny. She said that she has blackout curtains in her living room, and it kind of, you said it helped to keep it a little
He's
cooler,
got,
right?
oh
Yeah.
no, he's got blackout curtains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's not. He doesn't have any windows that have light that come in. It's just that his building won't allow because the rent includes electric. They won't
Right.
allow you to have a window unit, and they'll know
Too much.
because they'll see it on the outside.
What about one of those portable ones?
I did that, and it was um, cover your ears. Shit. It went. It
Oh,
wasn't. It doesn't do anything. The little portable ones sound like a really good idea, but all it is like the ice packs that you put in your cooler in the top of it, and it blows air by them. That,
oh,
that's not effective. Or at least it
no.
wasn't. So when I go down there, yeah, I call it the sweat lodge now. I'm like, we're communing with Jesus at the sweat lodge. Yeah, it was. I think he's got four box fans and a littler fan. I found another box fan up here and brought it down because it's like, but you're still getting. It's just hot air
Yeah.
on you. It helps some, but not when it's 90. It's 90 and it's right. So anyway, that's the right, the sweat lodge. I'm not going this weekend. I'm going next weekend. So I'm hoping maybe the temperature will back off a little bit.
Wow. Yeah.
I told them we're
Yeah.
doing a road trip in August to South Carolina down near Spartanburg. And I said to him, well, at least on the road trip, we're going to go from the air conditioner van to the air conditioner hotels so it won't be as grueling as that sitting there in the apartment. That's rough.
Wow.
I sat there thinking I almost can't wait to get in the van because at least the van has air. So all the way home last weekend I had it on 63 in the van. I was on, yeah.
I
But it's
remember
hot.
I remember a couple years ago the Nevada Power had to come out because the cable under our road had split, it had broke, and it was like the middle of summer, and we went the entire day with no air conditioning.
No.
And it was bad. It was bad, you know, but it
Yeah,
was
I
like,
got I got mine. Well, my part of the house has central air. I'm almost the only one. I mean, there's just a few in town that have it. Even new construction, they're not putting it in it because in New Hampshire, what do you have, 5 days a year, right, Valerie? Not very right, right. It's a big thing when we have temperatures in the 90s and 100. That's unusual.
I
So
think
not a lot of
mine's
people
been
do it.
I think mine's been on since April.
Oh, well, at
Yeah.
least that's cheaper than, or at least it is here.
We had the
Oil,
heat still on.
or yeah, oil is very expensive here, in my opinion. So, the electric to run the air is a lot cheaper than the oil to run the furnace.
Yeah.
So,
I-
isn't that true, Valerie? Yeah.
You know what? I have propane,
Oh,
so it's a little bit different. Yeah.
propane heater?
Yep, for the heat.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. They just filled me up the propane for the emergency generator.
Yeah. So I have propane heat.
Do
Yeah.
you have a generator too?
Oh, yes.
Okay, right.
Come on.
When you live where we do, right? That's just right.
It's
Yeah.
gonna happen. It's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Uh,
Avon paid for my generator. I don't know if you know that part, right? They had some incentive way back, and the prize was $15,000.
Ooh.
I know. I don't remember what we had to do to get it. But out of the I think all four of us got it. Remember when we were doing the Formidable Four and it was Molly and me and Scola and T, all four of us got it. And I remember it was a little hard to get whatever it was because I was thinking to myself, I do not want to be the one out of the four of us that doesn't get this. So it was like peer pressure to make sure I performed, right? But the 15,000, I remember that because me and my mother split that generator cost because she
Mm,
got it too. So we had and we bought the Christmas tree that year, the big giant Christmas tree. That was like 400 or 500. Yeah, we plotted and planned what we were spending that on. So yeah, those incentives, that was a long time ago.
yeah. Yeah.
So,
I wish they would do more. I mean, I like the cash incentives and I like the trips and stuff, but I wish they would do more incentives where you could like earn things, like earn merchandise or earn
they've
something.
tried those a bunch of times. I don't know about these guys, but we've done whatever they have where it's a specific item and you don't get to pick, there's always 50% of the people that don't want it or have it already or whatever that complain about
Yeah.
it. And the opposite end of that is when they had it so that you had to shop for points and you earned points and you could shop on a website, a bunch of people never redeemed their points.
Oh,
So then they thought it was stupid because no one was working for it. So I guess that's why they're doing what they're doing. I'm not
yeah.
sure. But
I remember years ago they did the tents, the Avon
oh
tent.
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't earn it, but my district manager at the time had one and I used it and I had it here for like a year and a half. And I used it every weekend because I had a place over around the corner at the church that I was going in the fall and in the winter, not in the summer. Um, and then she left the company and she called me and she says, because I'm leaving, Avon wants the tent back. And I said, okay, no problem, because I didn't know any different. I said, okay, no problem. And so her and her husband came down and picked it up. And I said, so where are you heading? She goes, I'm going to go to California to drop all this stuff off. And I kind of looked at her, and I don't think she realized what she said, how that she said it to me, because she said, I'm going to California to drop all this stuff off, which to me means she took the tent from me, who used it for a year and a half, and she was bringing it to somebody in California.
Now she brought it to her division manager. They make them give their stuff back. She didn't give
Okay.
that to another rep.
Because I
Don't
was
think
like,
that.
if that's the case, I'll keep it.
No, don't forget you always think it's about you. Unfortunately, no, they make them give that stuff back. She probably had to give it to her boss, which was the division
Probably.
manager. Yeah. And the
Yeah. I didn't
division
even think of
manager
that.
would be, yeah, she would be in California, chances are. She wouldn't be out there. So I bet you
Yeah.
she didn't give that to a rep.
But I wanted it so bad because I used it all the time.
Oh, nice. You could get
Yeah.
just a pop-up.
Yeah, I
Have
have
you?
one and I just have to get but that tent was so tall
Yeah,
and it had the Avon on all four sides.
yeah,
So like it stuck out like a sore thumb over all the other tents, even though it was
yeah.
black, no matter whatever color, people knew and it was like poop, they'd come right to you. Boop.
I had one and let someone borrow it, and I don't remember who borrowed it, and they didn't remember who. Evidently, I know. No, Victoria, don't get that happens all the time. My
Oh
mother had a
no.
wheel, the wheel decide thing in real life, and she lent it to someone her downline, and it's gone too. All that stuff, yeah. But that's our if you don't that's kind of like the lesson, right? If you don't want somebody to take it, don't loan it to them because right. Rhonda, you said I would like one, but oh, you'd like one for convention, the card. Is that it? That must be what you meant. Um, for some reason I thought Rhonda was on my team. Because if you were, one would be on the way, but I'll look to make sure, Rhonda. Okay, because I bet you're talking about the big card.
Oh,
Awesome. So Victoria, what are you up to?
Just trying to grow my business. But I have like a few interests. I enjoy baking, but I also enjoy my Avon. And so I'm trying to organize that and focus. And like your meeting yesterday, Tuesday, really, really helped. I took some notes about when you said, when you wake up, what can I do to help people, So
Yeah.
I started Wednesday was starting the 7 days of putting out posts on my Avon page, scheduling
Nice,
them in advance. So
nice.
that's one thing of focusing on weekly and then I'm going to start doing lives.
Oh,
Some
beautiful.
jewelry lives. You see all these
I
other
like that
jewelry
too.
companies out there doing that.
Yeah.
I'm like, why aren't we doing that? We can do it. With
Right.
you know what I mean? I'm not like the most, it'll be my first time having to really be in front of a camera and all that, but I'm going to get over that whole thing.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
almost 60 years old, it's time to just give that crap up about being self-conscious.
Well,
Right.
join the club, Victoria, because that's my biggest thing too. I don't like my voice.
Oh, there's
So
nothing wrong
I
with your voice.
thank you, but I cringe every time I listen to my videos back. I cringe.
They say that a lot of us are like that when we hear ourselves, we sound different, and when we look at ourselves, we look different than the way we hear and perceive ourselves. So out the window.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
don't
know?
look at playbacks anymore. I just don't.
Do
Yeah.
you, do you know my all my teenage years? I hated my nose,
Oh,
and I wanted a nose job. That was my thing. I was gonna have a nose job. And then when I was pregnant with my daughter, my grandfather passed away. And I looked at him and I said to my mom, I have grandpa's nose.
oh, yeah.
And that day I fell in love with my nose. But
Oh,
Oh,
that's beautiful.
but the
That's,
whole my whole teenage years I hated my nose. And I
oh,
was like, when I get old enough and I get the money, I'm gonna have a nose job. And that was my thing. And then like I said, when he passed, I was standing there looking at him and I looked at my mom and I said, I have grandpa's nose. I love it. I love my nose.
oh, that is beautiful, really. And it comes down to our perspective. you
Yeah.
know how we perceive things changes our whole outlook on stuff. And I wanted to thank you, Lisa, too. I think I've said this before, how you open up your meetings to people that are not on your team, because I'm on the other Lisa's team, and I learned stuff with
oh,
her too.
you're on
Lisa,
Scholas?
yes.
Oh,
So
awesome.
yeah, I
Oh,
learned stuff with her, and it's like everybody has a little something extra to share, and it's good to hear from you successful women. So
Oh, Scola's awesome. You know what I like about Scola the best?
what?
I don't know how she does
Her
it, but
husband and how you can tease him?
no, no, no. We call him Mullins, like Newman on Seinfeld.
Oh, okay.
We don't, yeah, we like to irritate Mullins. And no, what I like about Scola is she commands respect, and you don't even realize it's going on. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
we were down her house visiting. I had my kid with me and my kid's friend. We all got in the van and went to the grocery store to get stuff. And she took us, when we got out of the van, we huddled around. Scola's like, let me tell y'all something. And she was smiling and everything. And she said, one time Johnny didn't stay with me and he didn't meet me out front like I told him to. I did come back and get him eventually. And then she and then she went in. And we're like, does that mean we don't get to go back or what's that? And we're like, oh God. So everybody followed her around like a mama duck with little ducks. And I only quit doing it. I was doing it too. I only quit doing it when I realized I could get an Uber if I got left there. You know what I mean? Like, I was like,
Funny.
what am I doing? But she said it, she didn't like it was a threat, but you didn't realize at the moment you were getting threatened. She's like,
Right,
I
right.
did pick him up eventually. It's like, what happened here? But
Uh,
she's so good at that. Yeah, it's awesome. I was going to post a picture of Mullins. I found one when I was cleaning out some files when he had I call it the porn star mustache. He had a porn star mustache. It's really funny. He's still mad at me, I'm pretty sure. Um, when I went down to the wedding I'm going to tell you know Scola, and so Mullins likes to do practical jokes, right? So he's done jokes on other people where it was their birthday or something, and he gave out their cell phone, and a million people text them happy birthday and stuff like that. He's done that before. He did it to me before. So on his wedding, we're all sitting downstairs. He's upstairs, supposed to be writing his vows at the last minute. We're all sitting around. Somebody goes, "Wouldn't that be funny if we did that to him?" And we put on there something, to say, and we all told him to text him. So I said, I'll do that. He's done that to me. I'll do that to him. And I I said something really bad though. I said something like, text Mullins and tell him not to F this up. It's like you're lucky to have Scola, don't F this up or something. And I had and dozens of people text him. And he didn't come and yell at me. He told Scola, and Scola came Scola, and I said, tell him to quit being a pussy. Yeah, and he's still mad at me over that, I'm pretty sure. Oops.
That's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he likes to dish it out, but he don't like to take it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen some of your guys' posts back and forth. That's why I thought, oh yeah, they like to razz on each other.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought he'd think it was funny, but not that day.
Oh.
I wonder how he's gonna get along, or him and Scola like him. I wonder how he's gonna get along with Ty, because Ty is such a personality. I don't know how to describe him. He's 6'4", a big man. And when he enters a room and he's got a big, deep, booming voice, he's just all you see when you know what I mean? He's just a character, and he's so friendly and stuff. He's going to give Eric a run for his money because Eric wants to be the center of attention. It's going to be tough. So I think we're going to see them when we go down on the road trip. So yeah, Ty's funny. He thinks if he starts driving, he's going to get a little car. And I'm like, how would that work really? Because I'm like, I had a little car. That's not fun. I'm not as big as you, tall wise. So yeah, I don't know how he's thinking that's gonna go, but so anyway, yes, indeedy.
So we are 40 minutes into the call. Maybe we should start talking about
Well, send
cards.
out cards. That would be nice. Although
That would
we
be
did
nice.
get a convention card, right?
We
That was
did.
something.
We did.
Yeah, I did my cards today, so I have cards on the standby to do. And by the way, I'll freely admit to you, you know what I did? I just went back and I'm trying to clean out my email because I've got email on there from like 2 years ago. I see this email where Jeff gave me a referral for send out cards and I didn't do anything with it. I'm gonna contact the guy and send him a card.
Did you see what Jordan Adler did? Now, for those of you who don't know Jordan Adler, he is like
The
the
number
top.
one money
There's
earner.
like Cody, and then there's Jordan.
He's the number
Cody's
one
the
money
owner.
earner in
Yeah.
send out cards.
So
Yeah.
he lives part-time here in Vegas, and he lives part-time in Jerome, Arizona. Well, he was somewhere in Jerome. I don't know where he was, but he took a
Oh, he got
picture of
stood up. Oh no, it wasn't that.
no,
Okay.
he took a picture of a bulletin board that had all kinds of business cards on it. And then he did the axe and he sent them all a card.
Oh, nice. Well, that was
And
smart.
yeah, and let me see if I can find it real quick because I was like, oh my. I was telling my husband about it, Sean, and I said, that's brave. And he goes, that's not brave.
Well, why
That's
do you
just
think that's brave?
because I don't know if I could do that.
But I mean, they put their card out there with the intent of people calling them or notifying them.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. He put so much stuff on his page. Let me see if I can find it. But I was
Yeah,
just like,
he's the number one money earner in send out cards. He did other big opportunities before this. He did like 40 different multi-level companies. He hit big with another one. He wasn't number one over there, but I
maybe
don't
it
know
was
if you've heard of this
yeah.
Excel Telecommunications. It was a phone service, MLM, and they went under. And he was big in that at the time that they went under. He had tried other stuff, but this is the one that ended up doing well for him is SendOutCards, and he's definitely been the number one money earner forever. I've met him a few times because he goes their conventions and all their meetings and stuff. He's short.
Okay, here it is. Here's-
Not that that's anything, but he's bald and short.
Okay.
It's funny.
Yep.
Shorter
Okay,
than
so
me.
here's what he wrote.
Yeah.
Hi, Jeff. You don't know me, but nope. I need to pause it. How do I pause this? Hold on. Inside top. Bring it here. Pause. Pause it. It says, "Hi Jeff, you don't know me, but I got your card from the bulletin board at the Thai stop in Prescott Valley. I live in Jerome, AZ. I just wanted to introduce myself as a local business owner in the area. I split my time between Vegas and Jerome, so I'm driving through regularly. Please let me know if you ever need anything in Jerome. By the way, this is my business. Regards, Jordan Adler. P.S. Click the try it yourself button and send someone you care about a digital act on me." And then he put a picture of the bulletin board,
Yeah.
and it was just,
I mean, that's perfect.
yeah.
That's awesome. And it's not like salesy. It's more like, oh, by the way, here's what I do too. That's
And
awesome.
when my husband was able to work, he was in the medical field, and look at all the business cards I found from
Oh,
him.
awesome.
So I was like,
So you're
maybe.
gonna send ones out or
I'm thinking about it
one at a time? Just do
one at a
one
time.
at a time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, what I was saying before about the referral Jeff gave me, I've made plenty of mistakes before like that where it was overlooked or someone sent me a card and I meant to respond and I still got the card sitting here 2 years later. You know what I truthfully do? I just do it like it came yesterday. I just act like it just came and I just do it. I don't throw it away. I just go ahead and do it. And once in a while, it still works anyway. So my suggestion is if you fall off from doing something you've been doing right along, and then you go, oh, I want to get back into that, but now I feel funny, just start doing it again. Or if you goof up, just fix it. Just go and I don't apologize or anything. I just act like it just happened. I'm sure some people think I'm, well, nutty, but then again, it's not like I'm not. So, right? Go ahead, Victoria.
So how do you make money at SendOutCards?
It's the same as this. It's just the thing is, I personally don't make a ton of money because um, cards are such a small item, and so a lot of people have to be on your team, and a lot of people have to send cards on a regular basis for you to get money. Like when we're selling over at Avon, we're selling a $40 bottle of skin cream. People have to send 40 cards for that to be, or 25 cards or whatever it is. So a volume has to go out. I've done it, what, 15 or 16 years? It does pay for everything I send though. Now, I earn enough in to pay for everything I send out. So to me, it's worthwhile, not necessarily as a main thing, although Jordan certainly does it as a main thing and earns plenty of money, and there are plenty of people as their main job. But to me, it's worthwhile to have it as a tool that I was gonna do this anyway, but I go ahead and build a team and earn from it so that I can just pay my own bill with it. So even if you did that for your goal, to me, that's worthwhile because you're getting the benefit of it without having to have the money come out of your. Does that make sense? Yeah. I'm sure that there are people earning a lot more than me, but I'm only doing this as a tool that I already use anyway. And then you know what I mean? So I think if I spent time promoting it like I do Avon, I probably would earn more with it. But yeah, I love going to their conventions and stuff because you learn stuff that's relevant in like whatever else you're doing. So I think with SendOutCards, what was really funny when I first started going to their stuff, you've heard me say this before probably, is that they don't talk about making cards. I was expecting some, I don't know, show and tell making cards like we do sometimes, or talking about cards or something, but they didn't even talk about the cards. All they talked about was the stories behind why you sent the card, or the story of the person that got the card. All of it was like emotional stories about stuff. It wasn't necessarily about the card itself. So they didn't go over how you pick a card, or how they make the cards, or how you make a card, or none of that stuff. And that it kind of smart, because the card making thing is pretty easy, and you can go look at the YouTube video if you don't know how to do it. But getting it right about um, how to set, why you sent the card, and why the other person will like it. That's harder to get through to people, I think. But and you guys can tell me whether this is true or not. I think the hardest part is in this with send out cards in particular, is that you think that there's going to be feedback when you send a card. You think you're going to have somebody say something to you. And when people don't, at first, you think they didn't like the card, or they didn't see the card, or they didn't get the card, or whatever you think. But you expect to have feedback until you realize they liked it, they got it, but life goes on. I mean, I don't call people whenever I get a card in the mail, or I don't let them know, because you know what I mean? You just don't normally do that. So I think that's hard, because you at first want that to happen. And then you realize it's okay if it doesn't happen. They still liked it, and it
Mhm.
still made a difference. And lots of times, if you send enough of them, the card arrives at the perfect time for the other person. And that's awesome. That's always fun. You know what I mean, Valerie? That, yeah, somebody will say something like, I needed to have this card today. I can't believe it came just at the right moment. And if you send enough cards, you hear that quite a bit, because, yeah, it's awesome. It increases your odds. So are you guys keeping up with your 10, or
Mhm.
however many you're doing? Oh, awesome.
Mhm.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Victoria? No? The 10, oh, you don't know, Kim? You're not keeping up with it. You know
She's
what I'm
not
talking?
keeping up with it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I'm not keeping up with it. But I'm
What is
sending more of the ACT cards than the ACT cards. I'm
oh,
sending
good.
more of those than the ones you mail, because it's like, for me, it's instant gratification. You know, I'm a little special. So that's what I've been doing, is sending a lot of those. But I've decided to get my notebook, and I'm going to write down the 10. I had more than 10 orders. Every day I'm getting about at least 3 to 5 orders.
Nice.
Wow, good
So
for
yeah,
you.
that is nice. And when even the ones behind, the lady said, well, maybe they got it on track, so I won't have to wait so long. So I'll be calling you soon. That kind of thing. So, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm just not doing it right.
The orders are going right out. The new orders are going.
Yes,
It's
yes, I
just
know.
that one group of orders that got held up are the problem. New ones after that went right out. So
Correct.
I've gotten
right,
all my new orders in just that one
one.
campaign 13
Yeah,
that had
Yes.
the campaign 15 books in
in
it.
it.
I
Oh,
haven't gotten.
Yeah,
But
that's what I didn't get either. But I reordered it, and I got it yesterday. I got my 15 books yesterday. So
yeah.
what I did was go back and reorder. Yeah.
but I'd be surprised, Valerie, if you don't get it, because I got mine Thursday,
Yeah. And
last
the way
Thursday.
I look, it really isn't affecting me. I
Yeah.
understand the frustration. I really do. Because it is frustrating. But my customers know,
Hmm.
and they're okay with it. And if I don't get my books, if the order doesn't come by this weekend, I'm just going to start putting campaign 16 out early. That's
Yeah.
all. I did send a note out with my link to the people that
Okay.
I physically deliver books to. I said,
Hmm.
hey, this is something you might be interested in. I know a couple of you have been saying, just for, to be eco-friendly. Hey, this is my link. So they don't know anything about what's happened They have no
Oh, they
idea.
don't need to. That's awesome. Yeah, they don't need
Because I
right.
certainly never said it. I only explained to my customers that
That it affected.
I says, you know what, an upgrade happened over the holiday weekend, and you know how upgrades go. They last a little bit longer.
Longer.
And they
Yeah.
all were like, chuckle, chuckle. So I said, so your order's on its way. It's just going to take a little longer. Oh, okay, thanks.
See, that's the
Mhm.
way to do it.
Right.
That's what it-
Nobody's going to be that frustrated unless you make them that frustrated. You
And
Right.
you
know?
know what?
Mhm.
Two people this morning tried to join our team page over there at the Platinum Power team. Notice I said try, and
Mhm.
it lets you preview the posts they want to put in that group. And I clicked on preview, and it was a multi-paragraph rant.
Oh,
And I went,
oh.
decline. I'm not. Are you really thinking that I'm going? And I did message them separately. And I said, I'm sorry, but I'm not approving that for the group. You can't go, there's no employees in there. You can't just go in there and be that kind of person. I said it nicer than that, though. I didn't say that, but I'm surprised that people are thinking that would be acceptable.
Actually,
I
there was one post that you did that I was in hysterics that I actually had to read it to my husband.
Oh,
So
no. Which
a
one was?
woman was complaining. She sold Avon and she wanted to cancel her account, and Avon wouldn't
Oh,
cancel it.
yeah.
And then she says, because I'm selling candles now. And you very nicely said, good for you. I'm so happy for you. The best of luck in your new business. But this website's for Avon representatives only. So I did want to let you know that's why, you will be removed. But you said it so nicely. And I said to my husband, I said, now I'm going to say it the way I would have thought it. And there were two separate things. But you did it so nicely. I was like, oh my gosh.
I ended up having to block her because she still had access after I took her out of the group, and she still was commenting. And I'm like, well, we're not doing that. If you've already made your decision,
And you're
awesome.
selling candles,
I
great.
want to I want to release you to have your full focus on the candle business.
That's right.
Right. But you know what? It's in this is where did I get this from? Earl Nightingale, I'm sure. I'm sure that she is going to find that the candle business and any other business she joins is going to be the same because she's usually the person, the common denominator when you've got problems.
Yeah.
Her reaction to what's going on, because there isn't any company that I've seen that doesn't have any problems. So you bring your problems in your old kit bag and bring it with you. That's what ends up happening. So if your attitude is like that, you're going to be bringing it over to the candle company and having problems over there. Because yeah, most people there it's usually them and they don't even realize it.
Mhm.
You know, usually their reaction, customers are mirroring their reaction. So, and that's where cards can help, Maureen. Let's wind this back, right?
Let's go right around, right around. Yes, yes.
Right.
Cards, cards are
I'm not,
amazing, and I
but in the if you're all set in the 10 or however many you're doing, if it's part of your subscription, just think some of these people that are if they're on your team and they're irritated about this, sending them a card just to say, um, just because card. Like, oh, I was just thinking of you. And I'm not mentioning any of this going on. I'm just sending them a card saying, oh, I thought you might have a nice day today, and that's it. Um,
and
that
those are
sometimes
the
helps.
those are the cards that sometimes I put the cute things on the front, like the baby sloth or the baby giraffe or something, beautiful flowers or something like that. And that's what I'll put. So when they take it out, they'll see that and hopefully they smile. If they don't smile, then if you can't smile at a baby giraffe, then read between the lines, people. You know what I mean? If you cannot smile at a baby giraffe,
I'm just glad that we have some like the gifts and stuff. I'm going to start putting more of the gifts in the group. Like today, I put that
I
the
like
summer.
that lemon drop one.
I
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
cute. Scola says she's used it quite a bit. But I don't know about you, but when I goof somebody's order, it usually isn't a one-time thing. I've goofed it in a row, You know what I mean? I usually mess somebody's up in a row. So I usually am on the verge of losing the customer because I've goofed it somehow. Either I didn't get them the right thing and then I did it again, or I didn't bring it to them as fast as I should have. There's usually something I've done. And I've never had a customer stay mad at me when I sent them a thank you, a card, apologizing and saying the words, I'm sorry I goofed this up, or I'm sorry I messed this up, or whatever, and then throwing a couple brownies in there or something. No customer has stayed mad at me, which is awesome. So I think it does make a difference, but I do think you have to say it. You can't just hint at it. You have to say, I did this wrong. I'm sorry I did it. Or I didn't do what I was supposed to. I wish I had. I'm sorry I didn't. I think that it's not as effective if you try to blame someone else or ignore it. I think that, you're better off. Customers want to hear you say, I'm sorry. So even if it's not my fault, I'm sorry. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. Go ahead, Victoria.
What was the thing you said a few minutes ago about, was it something about sending out 10? You mean sending out 10 cards or something?
Yeah, I'm on a subscription where I get 10 a day. So my goal is 10 because it doesn't roll over. So I think I'm on an old plan, but if you like in the back office or in the dashboard thing, there's a thing that shows the 10. So it's like can I show you right quick?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not in SendOutCards. I was coming to learn like what it's,
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
When you sign in at SendOutCards, let me see if the dashboard is here, and there's a subscription that you can get different levels of. And I happen to get one that's a bigger one, and I get 10 cards a day. So down here it says weekly heartfelt card sent. So my goal is 10 a day because that's how many are included in my subscription. So every time I don't send one, I'm letting them keep some of my money is how I look at it.
Yeah.
So this is awesome because I can know right away how many I've sent every day. So obviously I'm very consistent with my sending because I don't, it's to me, but you could have your goal be 2 a day or 1 a day or whatever you want to start with. I know when I first started, 10 would have sounded like a lot. So uh, you could do 1 a day or whatever it is. Either that or set goals like um, in my Avon business, every customer gets a thank you card every order. So if you had that a rule in your business, that would also trigger you to be sending cards on the regular. So I try to have things going on like that so that I don't get out of the habit of sending cards because they've helped my business so much. I think that's
I have a
I
quick
can.
question.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, Nancy. Nancy, we can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can now.
Okay, sorry.
Go ahead. No, go
If
ahead.
you start off with like a subscription of like 2 a day, let's say,
Yep.
how do you have to wait any specific time before you can increase that? Or I mean, can you like
You
if you
can
do 2 and you say, gosh, this is easy, I want to send more,
you
do
can
you have
change your subscriptions anytime you want. You also don't have to have a subscription to send. You can just send cards without a subscription. It's just less money per card on a subscription.
okay.
So, and you can go back and forth. Like you can get a bigger one in December when you're going to do all your Christmas cards, and then go back to the smaller subscription in January. But the subscriptions are really all about saving money. You can just out and out send cards and just pay as you go. It's just more per card.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah. I just like to have, to me, that ends up working out good because the subscription I'm on is a bigger one, so it's 10 a day. And that's what I like to keep up for a pace. but sometimes it was hard there for a while to get in. Now I've been almost doing that a couple years, so I can do it, and everyone around me reminds me if I don't do it, like you, Maureen, with your husband. Yeah, yeah. Ty says, "Do you already do the cards today?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, that's right. I got to go do the cards." So, and at first I was lugging my laptop down there to do them because I didn't like doing on the phone, but now I can do them on the phone, so I don't lug it down as much. So it depends. And I've got to do more of the acts though. What the acts are, Victoria, it's ACT, is like an e-card. So you design it the same. You have all of the tools that the regular SendOutCards has, like you can put your own pictures, you can put your own font, you can put all the personalization you want, but then it gets sent as an e-card instead. So, and that's, I think it's to pay for that, it's like 10 a month if you want that. Unlimited for $10 a month, which is awesome. I know they have other, what is it? I forgot the first name. Is it Lawson that has the e-cards? But they're stock cards. So they're just regular cards and that you can send somebody. Where send out cards, the reason it's worth the 10 a month is because you have all the personalization you have. Like I got this card. I think this is Maureen sent me this one,
No,
right? No, you didn't send
No.
me this one? Oh, who sent me this one?
I don't
I
know.
thought this was you. Okay, sorry.
Maybe Donna. Maybe Donna.
Oh, I bet so. I
Maybe
bet it was.
Donna.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So, but she just took this picture that I had made and put on my, I had this on my Facebook page. So she pulled that picture off my Facebook page and put it on a card. This is called a flat card, right? It goes in an envelope. And then she asked Chat GPT to write a poem about me on the back. So it's kind of cute. It's personal, where you couldn't do this on any of the other e-card things. You couldn't add your own picture. You can just use whatever they've got available. So I think ours is way better because of the personalization. So are you eating green beans? Oh, nice. I
Your
got
meetings,
more, what is it? Egg roll in a bowl stuff that I'm making more of that this afternoon.
your meetings at 1 o'clock is always my lunchtime here in Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, that's why you're on Scola's team because she used to live up there.
Right.
Oh, so you knew her in person.
No, I never met her in person. Just
Oh,
I happen to be under somebody that's under her. I think I might
okay.
be her third
Brian.
or
Oh, that's
second.
awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. You want to hear a
Hey,
fun Scola fact? You're going to laugh, though. A fun
what?
Scola fact? Okay. When we went on the trips when she first got her boob job, she let us all touch
Okay, this is news.
them. She let us all touch them. I know that's so wrong. No, I'm barefoot. She made me feel so much better because she got a boob job. Because Alex, right, my son is a trans male, and when the doctor was telling me all about the things they could do, I thought I don't want anything to him to do anything that's permanent. And when they were talking about taking him off, I thought, well, I know that's not permanent because Scola had some added back. So she didn't even know it and she helped me out. I gave
School is a trip.
I didn't know. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Scola. We're supposed to see her on the road trip too.
That'll
So,
be fun. You're gonna see Molly too, right?
oh, we're staying at Molly's house for a
You're
couple
staying at
nights,
Molly's.
which will be an adventure. Yeah. So, because we all have to stay in the same room, right? Because Jaden, you have
Oh,
to, right. I don't want
yeah,
Jaden to destroy their house or anything.
yeah.
Right. Or get out because they
Or
wouldn't
get out.
right, they wouldn't be child proofed their house. They have to be
No,
little kids forever.
no. Oh,
So
yeah. I didn't even think of that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, all that
yeah,
stuff. Well, anyway,
yeah.
thank you everybody. And Valerie and Rhonda, I will be sending you the convention cards. Hopefully that's what you wanted, Rhonda.
Perfect.
And
Perfect.
if you have anything else, I'm trying to post more often in the group too. And make sure you sign up for Maureen's class on ChatGPT. When is that now?
Monday, the 21st at 10 a.m. my time, 1
Awesome.
o'clock East Coast time.
1 o'clock
Do
Eastern.
we
yeah.
need to register ahead of time or just show up or?
Just show up. I will
Okay.
actually put the actual link that you can click on like Lisa does
Uh-huh.
in the group over the weekend
Oh, awesome.
because I didn't do that. I just put the
Yeah,
information.
I say post it again with the link when it's really close to happening, because some people will go, at the last minute and go in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
because I saw it
I'm
and I was looking forward to it, but I didn't think that I saw anything to register ahead.
yeah, so I'm gonna have to do that. And then but you don't have to register ahead. And hopefully I set it up to be recorded and I will have it on my YouTube page. And there is a group, there is a Facebook group or a Facebook page or something that I'll be posting stuff in afterwards
Good.
and ideas and stuff.
Perfect.
Great.
That's
Thank you.
awesome. Well,
You're
thank
welcome.
you, everybody. And I'm going to put the replay for this up on the YouTube channel. And if there's anything I can help you with, let me know. Okay. And thank you so much. I love and appreciate your
Thank you, Lisa,
Yay.
for all your
Bye.
information.
Talk to you later.
Bye.